Hey troops, it's Roy from Geekcast Ventures. Woohoo! Bringing another toy review for you. This one's a little older figure, actually. It is a review of the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse John Stewart Green Lantern figure. And you're going, dude, that figure's been out for a while. Let me explain. I've seen a couple reviews. I was kind of ambivalent about picking up because I'm not a huge Green Lantern fan. But then I saw a couple reviews of it, and I'm like, this looks kind of cool. Because usually Green Lantern figures, and you'll see why in a bit, I'm like, okay. And then I picked this up, and I'm really, really glad I did. And you're thinking, yeah, it's a McFarlane thing, it's Green Lantern. What's your point? Okay. Let's go to the turntable, you'll see. Now, usually, this is what you get with Green Lantern. This is from the DC Multiverse when Mattel had the giant string of figures. And yeah, and that's a traditional Hal Jordan, the usual costume, yada, 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 which in a comic book looks cool. Action figure looks kind of cool. As we discovered in the infamous Ryan Reynolds movie, when you put it on a big screen, no, this looks like you're wearing a giant onesie. It doesn't look cool. It's like they spray painted the costume on you now. Because of the technology, it's this high energy thing with the ring, which is connected to the AI on OA. I know it's meant to be this energy construct and blah, 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 which sounds great. But visually, it's a giant painted onesie that doesn't look cool on screen. What does look cool is what McFarlane Toys did. Oops, sorry about that. What McFarlane Toys did is rather than just reproduce what's been on the comic page for decades, they thought, okay, this is an energy construct. It's high tech. It's a uniform and armor. So what they did is that they made it look like armor. This is the John Stewart figure. And if you look at the detail, you see, here's Hal, and spray painted. John Stewart is wearing armor. See? I mean, look at this detailing. That's beautiful. That looks like this dorky looking spray painted CGI stuff. It's legit. And all the other McFarlane figures, outstanding articulation and everything. Now, what does he come with? Now this shoulder piece here is removable. It's clear plastic, so it's meant to evoke the energy from the Green Lantern ring. This is like shoulder armor, if you will. But he also comes with, now, in the comics, and even in the movie, and then you got the giant guns they make out of the energy, blah, blah, blah. So, well, hey, there's a backpack, which easily fits in here. Oops. Okay. So you got that. Plus, there's this giant gun. And like all the other pieces, I mean, look at the detail on the sculpting. For all you fans of Predator, Jesse Ventura, eat your heart out, man. I mean, look at this thing. Yep, it's painless, all right. And the gun now, it does take a little bit of work to get the gun to fit, but it does. So there it goes on the hand. And the other hand is sculpted just so you can hold it this way. Oops. But there you go, see? And he holds it. The other key thing it comes with is a flight stand. It's a simple stand. All is in the box is the little round base disc that also has a peg for the feet and the upright part here. But the whole thing, it's a simple design. that's what it looks like when he's flying. I mean, look at that. It's a beautiful figure. Look how natural that looks. And that's just one pose. The other way, if you want to do more of a traditional flying pose, there is a hinge here. So what you can do is, if you want to have him, do more flying, you just switch it around and do this instead. And there he goes, see? And he's flying that way, see? I mean, look how stable this is. It is a simple, the stand is wonderful. It's just this simple construction, yet look at how stable it is. And look at how awesome it makes the figure look. And the figure is just, I mean, it's beautiful. Everything together. I mean, the clear plastic, it evokes the energy that's coming from the Green Lantern ring. I mean, everything together it's a beautiful piece of work. It no longer, it doesn't look like this silly CGI thing. It looks like, the Green Lantern Corps is meant to be, it's meant to be this army of soldiers, that have this super uber high tech, the most powerful weapon in the universe, blah, 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 blah. And, you look at the movie and it's like, oh, great, it's spray painted on. Woo! No, this is the look of an army, all awesome with this powerful weaponry, blah, 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 blah. So, what is the final word? Final word on this, I am so glad I got this. It is a beautiful figure. It is a design that is, this highlights everything that McFarlane Toys does so well in its line. Lots of great articulation, outstanding detailed sculpting, so that you have a figure that is just evokes the character perfectly, with cool accessories that make sense, and more accessories that really enhance display and play value, whatever you want to call it. So overall, this is, I mean, seriously, this is, in some ways, this is the best figure they've done so far. Yes, I said that. I'm a Batman. I love the Batman figures, and all the other work they've done that I've reviewed so far has been really, really good. But from the standpoint of something that really captures the not just the gist of the figure, but you get all this other stuff, that's pretty dang cool. Now, the bad news is that this does not come with a Build-A-Figure, but you know what? With all these accessories, I don't care. This is worth it. So, in a lot of ways, yeah, actually, I will say this is the best piece that they have made, just because of the work they put in. It's not Batman, it's not Superman, no, he is a key character in the DC Multiverse, in Green Lantern, and they did good by him and created this magnificent figure. So, if you get a chance, please pick this dude up. He is awesome. And also, the other cool thing, too, is that Hal Jordan's on the way. So guess what? Maybe we can have the Green Lantern Corps, which means Kyle and Guy. So anyway, there you go. Y'all take care. May the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor. And as always, please remember the Green Lantern Oath, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry. Let's be good to each other, okay, peeps? Peace. Bye.